Well, I always enjoy watching the practice sessions at this time of the year because you can see how hard the players are working to try and get adjusted to the clay. While the king of clay himself, Rafa Nadal, is famous for his on-court intensity. And this year he's added a new element to his practice sessions, a racket that's microchipped to give him feedback on how well he's hitting the ball. Well, Christina McFarlane travelled to Lyon, France to tell us more.
Racket technology has been the biggest game changer in tennis. Size and materials have changed over the years, but now the racket is developing a mind of its own. And it's the French company Babolat that's taken the lead in smart racket technology. So, here I have the new Babolat Play racket. Tell me, how does it work?
This is actually the first tennis racket you have to turn on before you start playing, because it's got sensors in the handle. That's exactly where the sensors are located, and those sensors pretty much measure everything you do on court. We noticed that outside of the court, people have no idea of what they've done. So sometimes you have a coach that's watching you play, he gives you feedback, but besides that, you never have any information about what you're doing. We all think we are Rafa when it comes to topspin, but actually when you get the data, you realize that you're not exactly Rafa.
So I'm going to go and play with this racket now and test myself against Rafa Nadal. How do I switch it on?
There's an on and off button here, and you just have to push it for 2 seconds. And once the blue light is flashing, the racket's on and you're good to go.
Great, let's play. While I'm playing, the racket tracks the number of forehands, backhands, my strike speed and where the ball hits the racket strings. The vibration of each stroke is registered in the chip, which is translated into data. So, Jean-Marc, that was pretty exhausting for me.
I guess it was.
Yeah, but I'm very interested and slightly nervous to see what my stats will be.
Okay, let's sync up your racket, and there comes your data. So, you see you played 22 minutes for 218 shots. Your longest rally is 33 shots, which is
it's not bad.
Decent rally, with a frequency of 10 shots per minute, which is also quite high.
Okay.
We can see that you mainly play on your forehand. You like to turn your forehand. And actually we can see that you have pretty good data because you have 82% of your overall shots that are straight in the middle.
Eric Babolat is the 5th generation to lead the family-run company.
It's not only a new page of the tennis book we are opening, it's really a new book of tennis, because the possibilities of what players will do with this technology are just huge, and I don't think we have imagined all of them yet. And we have every day people asking us, oh, the racket should do this or that. Some people want even the racket to be like a phone. We say, no, it's a tennis racket.
Until last year, using data collecting rackets during match play was ruled illegal in each of the 4 Grand Slams. But a new International Tennis Federation law now allows high-tech rackets to be used during tournament play, although the rule prohibits players from looking at the data during matches. Rafael Nadal and Caroline Wozniacki are 2 of the top players that have started using the Babolat smart rackets in competition this year. 4 other top racket manufacturers are investing in a similar product. Head, Prince, Wilson and Yonex have all worked with electronic giant Sony to make their rackets compatible with a chip that collects data during play. These companies are exploring a design that attaches to the handle. Babolat say they welcome the competition and see a big potential in the market.
It's a start, so the market doesn't exist, we are just creating it, but I strongly believe that no tennis players will play with a non-connected racket in 2020. So all rackets will be connected, and nobody will imagine playing the game without having data from the game.